I watch and listen to videos every day, but I'm not able to speak fluently in English. Please help me. Please help. Even when the solution is there in front of them, they don't take that bit of effort. Don't you think? But there are people who just find more time to pay attention to the problems. When you have this, even without making that attempt, how can you say that I want easy ways? I watch and listen to videos every day, but I'm not able to speak fluently in English. Please help me. Please help me. I'm not able to converse with a person in the English language. Well, I understand when this concern comes from a genuine learner, because he or she may not be aware of the solution, may not be aware of the methods that could help with fluency, because some of the methods are definitely wrong. But some learners find more time in complaining. They always ask how, what, when. I do all these things, but how to do it? Even when the solution is there in front of them, they don't take that bit of effort. Don't you think that it's necessary to take that bit of effort to reach the level of progress, to go to the next level, to upgrade yourself? I've already posted a video on different types of learners. Even if you are not able to identify yourself as a particular type from that video, how people are perplexed, how they experience irrational fear and are willing to be in the comfort zone, not wanting to take that bit of effort. Now, when I say bit of effort, it refers to 15 to 20 minutes of learning, understanding, maybe listening, or just reading 2-3 pages from a book. It's not going to take much time. You cannot sit and study when you're working towards fluency. It should be a part of your schedule. And once it becomes a part of your schedule, it becomes a part of your routine. And then eventually it becomes subconscious, where you observe, listen, read. It just happens like that. I understand that as a beginner, sometimes you may have to be given the guidelines, at least be shown the path towards the right methods, and then you could learn on your own. Sometimes you need the push. Some learners definitely need the push because English is a foreign language, or when you're new to certain things. I remember when I learned to read Arabic in the initial stages of my schooling, I needed the help of my senior. And I also wanted the help of my teacher. I really wanted somebody to show me that path, because that language is foreign. It was completely alien to me. Gradually I developed the interest. Similarly, as beginners, you definitely need the right methods. Some people speak about their fear, they keep on speaking about the problems that they have, and they just say, please help me, please help me. Everybody is here to help you, especially on YouTube. Of course, there are channels that do not really give you the complete guidelines, or there are people who just post videos for the sake of doing it. We all know that, for marketing strategies and things like that. But there are people who genuinely give you guidelines. You need to filter. And when you are asked to listen to something, suppose you join a training center, you will be asked to read certain things, you will be asked to analyze, do short assignments. When you are asked to do that, I think it's important for you to take that bit of effort to help yourself towards that method, instead of again saying, please help me. You know, all these 90 days challenges and 30 days challenges are only to push you towards this method of learning, or to give you a kind of schedule so that you are into it. But it's not that you learn everything within those 30 or 90 days. Please don't get it wrong. I've already done another video on this. And one more thing is, without taking that effort, without helping yourself, how do you expect others to help you? Of course, there are external help, there are methods and everything, but if you don't sit down, reflect, relax, and also find out the areas that really require improvement, then how do you expect others to help? This is the attitude of some of the learners, but some learners really take the effort. They move forward, and I can really see the progress. The way they work, they come with ideas back for the training sessions. Otherwise, also when I take sessions on other platforms, I can see the sincerity, the dedication with which they listen, they pay attention to the main points and where they begin working on certain areas. But there are people who just find more time to pay attention to the problems. When you have the solution in front of you, why do you have to pay attention to that problem? Even without making that attempt, how can you say that I want easy ways, or I want that one method that will help me to speak fluently within so and so time, or just one method that's going to help me with fluency? It's not just one method. Of course, people are desperate because communication is important, not just English language. Even in your own language, you need to communicate properly. It's the need of the hour. Now, when you keep asking questions, if you have been observing that you're only asking questions but not getting any answer, it could be probably because you are into these wrong methods of learning. Definitely the method is wrong. Now, we are organic. We cannot learn everything within seconds. We are not made of microchips or any kind of material that's going to put all the knowledge and information into our brain and do it instantly, where you just speak fluently. There's no method like that. You have to train yourself. So people just hunt for easy methods. So when you keep asking questions to yourself, remember that you need that push. For such people, self-learning will not help, because they need the push, they need the drive, they also need to be taught how to be calm, because it's the mindset that's important. More than the method, I feel the mindset is important. You've been through so much and maybe you're not able to speak effectively, communicate effectively, but still, only if you take the first step, you can go to the second and the third and the fourth. That realization is important. And for that, you need a trainer who will sit and show you how to do certain activities. Otherwise, it's like the horse wearing the blinkers. Why do people put blinkers on the horses? In order to avoid distraction. When they travel during the ride, they get distracted easily. They may not keep to the track, and sometimes because of fear also, they may get distracted and deviate. Right? So similarly, if you're going to wear the blinkers and not look around you, not observe and see what exactly is the problem, especially when the solution is there in front of you, if you're going to wear those blinkers and just keep working on a method that is really not going to work for you, then there also you're taking the wrong turn. In case of horses, it's for taking the right direction with the blinkers on. But as human beings, I think we have got the logical reasoning power. We have got the ability to comprehend, contemplate and observe. So when that is there, you don't have to wear the blinkers and limit yourself and constrain and keep saying that I'm not getting the necessary help. This is more about the attitude. And one more point is, when you keep asking questions, you may get frustrated also. Like, it is a kind of psychological process where you have the feeling, you begin developing the feeling that I'm not doing enough and I may not be able to do this forever. Because you're asking, where is the help, what to do, how to do. So much is there, you haven't realized the importance, the significance of those methods. But you are telling yourself every day and convincing that I will not be able to do this. I'm still hunting for a better method or the easiest way. So it's all that you tell yourself. It's the way you train your mind. It's the way you set your mind towards learning. So first, the approach and the mindset is important, because learning happens every time, or when you exactly sit down before the table and work for hours. I always keep speaking about the comfort zone. I think this is also a type of comfort zone that you have tuned your mind to settle with. It is not good. So when there are a lot of things, when there are a lot of resources, when many people are there to help you out for free without paying, you need to keep away those blinkers and understand that there are better methods, there are better things, or there are things that can really help you apart from what you have taught your mind, apart from what you have trained your mind to think about. I understand that there's a sense of urgency when it comes to communication and learning the language, especially when it comes to the professional needs and requirements. But there also, you need to be ready to work hard. Suppose you have to develop your fluency towards advanced learning, advanced level, you need to work for hours and hours because you have the stipulated time. When you have a time frame set before you, it is usually applicable to people from the advanced and the intermediate level. Others take it very slow and they enjoy the process. So there you will have to study and learn and study. It's like a cycle, it keeps on happening. So there you have to work for longer hours. But still, people enjoy that process. It's not that they keep asking questions in such a way that they get frustrated. I'm not saying that you shouldn't be asking questions, because as a learner, as a trainer, even I have a lot of questions in my mind. But irrelevant questions where you just want to be blind, where you just prefer to not see the options in front of you, that is your choice. To confine yourself, to restrict yourself from what's already there is definitely your choice. So change that attitude. Open your ears and mind and look at what's already there, and then definitely help yourself. Take that bit of effort. Happy learning.